Hello. Today we're going to talk about 6.3 binomial radical expressions, part 2. So, this is a quick warm up. You want to pause this and multiply. Okay? Hopefully, you do it right. Something weird's going to happen. You get this. Okay? Well, you may not think it's weird. I think it's kind of weird. What happened here? We had a whole bunch of radicals. And then look what happened. All my radicals went away. It just became a number, okay? There is a reason for this. This is called conjugates. Okay, so I guess I'll write it here. Conjugates. Conjugates. Yeah, okay. So what a conjugate is you have one binomial. Binomial is two terms. You're either adding or subtracting. And then the conjugate would then be A minus B. You leave A and B alone, so whatever value of A is, whatever value of B, but all you do is change the middle sign. Okay? When you multiply, you'll get a nice number. All right, now, why would I want to do that? Well, we did addition, subtraction, now we've got to do division. And that was probably useful. So let's think about this. I want to simplify it. Okay, ask yourself what's wrong with it. Well, I don't like radicals in the denominator. Okay, so you want to fix the radicals. Well, I get this a lot. A lot of times kids want to do what we did before, just multiply by what we're missing, right? This is missing a 2, a 5, right? They start multiplying it by all these weird things, okay? But remember, all right, we can't take shortcuts with addition and subtraction. So the only way to get rid of this binomial is to multiply by its conjugate. Okay, so no shortcuts with adding and subtracting, right? I can't just multiply by what I'm missing, right? That's the shortcut. Now I have to multiply by the opposite. And whatever I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top. Okay? So let's FOIL these out, do the numerator and the denominator. All right, if you did this correctly, in the denominator, those middle terms should cancel. All right, and why is that a great thing? Because the other radicals simplify. So we get a nice whole number. Okay, look at your numerator. You want to simplify as much as you can. I know the 5 doesn't simplify, the 2 doesn't simplify, the 50 does simplify, and then I can combine my like terms. So this answer is fine. All right. You don't want to, you don't have to go any further. Sometimes in textbooks you'll see this. This is the same thing. Okay. Obviously I can simplify those 3's. Hopefully you notice that. So this is the same thing as that. Okay. I usually leave it just like this because there's no point in going any further. Okay, there's debates on what technically is more simplified. I say just stop here. Okay, let's do another one. All right, so we don't like the denominator. I don't care what the numerator looks like. The denominator is my problem. So multiply by its conjugate. And FOIL it out. Ooh, and I kind of covered up that 2. Now, I'm not going to multiply the 14 and 7. I'm going to notice that I'm going to be able to pull out those 7's. Same goes for the 14 and 2. Okay. It helps to notice that. If you don't, multiply them out, still FOIL it, or still factor it, and then take things out. Whew, a lot of that is canceling, right? Hopefully you notice that these should cancel in your denominator. If they don't, then you did something wrong. Over here, we lucked out and this canceled with this. And now we got this. Hopefully you notice those 5s can simplify. So 5 over 5, that's just 1. Our answer is square root of 2. Isn't that beautiful? Look at how complicated that is. And all it did was just boil down to square roots of 2. All right, let's do some more practice. Okay, so pause, see how you do. Okay, now I'm going to just work these out. Okay. Again, usually the biggest issue I see is kids don't use the denominator, right? Sometimes they mix up and they might do the numerator. So make sure you know what you're multiplying. You do this enough times, you have it memorized. Ooh. And you multiply correctly. Yes, that's easier said than done sometimes. Okay. So that becomes 4 minus 6, so negative 2. And it's perfectly fine if you leave that as your answer. So number 6, again, focus on the denominator and make sure you do the conjugate. You don't just do 6 minus the square root of 5. I see that sometimes. So do this enough time, you have it memorized. If you have to keep looking at your notes on how to do this, then you don't have it down pat. All right. Sorry, I simplified that too soon. I try to show all my work. Trying to be consistent. Sometimes I struggle with that. Ooh, that's supposed to be a 6. And I can't talk and multitask. I just don't want to keep rewriting stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and combine those. So 47 plus 13 square roots of 5 all over 31. There you go. All right. If you have any questions, please ask me in class.